Let's start with single arm teacups. So with your left hand on your hip and your right arm out to the side, I'm going to start with spiraling in towards the hip and then up above the head. So we're making a figure 8, keeping the palm facing up the entire time, spiraling over the head, towards the hip, sliding the hips back as you come down, standing up tall as you come back up. And we'll switch directions, over the head, fingers pointing to the hip, over the head, figure 8. Nice deep breaths as we move. Now slow that down, place that hand on the hip. Now lift your left arm, and we're going to do the same towards the hip, up above the head, keeping that palm facing up, spiraling a figure 8, breathing deep. Now switch directions, going back and over the head, spiraling towards the hip again. Just getting this movement down before we add in the other arm. So now, while you're keeping this figure 8 moving on the left side, you're going to raise your right arm up out in space. Just hold it there while you keep moving. And then start moving that right hand in the opposite direction of your left. So as your left hand is crossing over the top of your head, the right hand is spiraling towards the hip. And again, don't forget to breathe deeply. Move as slowly as you need to. Now switch directions. This is just helping both sides of our brain work together, giving us a little bit of a mental challenge as we get our body moving. Now stop here and press out with the palms. For spreading the feathers, turn your head to one side, or lean your head to one side and begin nodding over that shoulder. Roll to the other side, nod over that other shoulder. And relax. And we'll move into a very basic Qigong practice called shaking. So you're keeping your feet on the ground, bouncing the heels up, letting your arms, your legs just relax, your neck, shoulders, everything. And as you're shaking, just trying to release any tension you're feeling. So taking deep breaths in and exhaling with a sigh. Shaking is the quickest way to start releasing tension and also just to shake out any energy that we no longer need. We're making room for something new, something better in the future. Next, we have our Qi scattering set, starting with counter swing. So raising your arms to shoulder level, slowly twisting as you swing your arms, one behind you, one in front of you. And as you get the movement down, start bouncing the knees a bit each time you come up. Inhale on the way up. Exhale with a sigh as you come down. So for Qi scattering, we're just purging any energy that we no longer need getting anything that's stagnant out and moving around so that we can begin to work with new fresh qi flowing through our body shortly. Next, we'll move into dropping the wooden posts. So bringing your feet together, just begin knocking your heels on the ground, bouncing. Now raise up on your toes, raise the shoulders up, and just let everything fall down and vibrate. So we're inhaling as we raise up, sighing as we let it down and let the heels knock. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and raise up, drop the heels. Now stepping the feet out just a little bit wider, we're going to initiate movement from our hips. So twisting the hips, letting it move up the body and out towards the tips of our hands. So shake and then flick the hands. Shake and flick. Inhale as you stand still. Exhale as you shake and flick. Nice. Now we're going to sort of combine all three movements together. So counter swing and flick. And when you move to the left, your right heel comes off the ground. When you move to the right, your left heel comes off the ground. This next exercise is the water element animal from the 5 Animal Daoyin. So starting with your right hand on top, left hand on bottom. Take a wide step to the left, throw the frisbee with your left hand and press your right hand up above your head. Then spiral back so that your left hand is on top. Now we'll take a step to the right, throw the frisbee with the right hand, press the left hand up. Hold it and breathe. Come back to center, spiral the hand so that the right hand is on top. Take another big step to the left, throw the frisbee, press the right hand up. Bring it back to center, left hand on top of the chi ball. Step to the right, throw the frisbee with the right hand, press up with the left. And you're taking a big exhale as you stretch and throw. Breathe naturally as you hold it. Inhale as you come back to center. Throw the frisbee one more time to the right. Press up with the left. Spiral back to center. Now we'll close this out with the Taiji palm, so lifting your hands up above your head. Grab one thumb with one hand, wrap the fingers around the fist, drop it down the center, flip the hands out just below the navel. Hold it there, take a deep breath, and you can release with a sigh when you're ready. Now we'll build some qi up in our system by holding a standing posture, meditative posture called Wuji. So with the weight on the front of your foot, knees soft, tailbone dropped, relax the lower back, align your chest over your pelvis, tuck your chin, lift your crown, put the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and hold your hands just a little bit in front of you. You can see in this side view a little bit better how to align the posture. And we're going to hold this for a moment. You can build up to holding this 10, 15 minutes at a time. And you really will notice your practice taking you deeper as you work with this posture. It's a very fundamental part of Qigong. And I've personally noticed my practice deepening by spending more time in Wuji. Next, we'll do another water element movement called Zen Circles. So put one hand behind your back, the other palm facing out in front of your forehead. And you're going to lean forward and scoop, spiral the hand at the top, spiraling down, scooping, lifting up, turning from the hip, keeping your knees facing forward, so that you're really feeling the turn kind of where your bikini line is. So you're feeling a little bit of compression happening as you turn just there in the hip. And the breath for this is to exhale on the way down. Deep inhale as you spiral across the top. Inhale and exhale. Scooping up energy, circling and cycling that through our body. Now spiral the hands and switch sides. So you're just resting that back hand on your back, scooping now with the left hand, spiraling at the top. Exhale. Inhale as you pass across the front and the top. Exhale as you scoop. Now relax, and we'll close with centering. So both hands below the navel, palms facing up. Scoop one hand up above your head, drop it down the center. Switch to the other side, scooping up, dropping down to center. And with this, we are inhaling as we raise up, exhaling as we're dropping that chi down to the lower dantian where we're going to store it to be used throughout the day. Deep inhale, exhale down to center. Do one more on each side. And you can close by just folding your hands over the belly. And if you enjoyed this practice, be sure and subscribe and check out my channel for other videos, all designed to help you cultivate inner peace, tranquility, and confidence, even in uncertainty.